Hello, everybody. Welcome to Championship Predictions, round 33. Sam, a good win for you in midweek in round 32. You came out 8-7. It was tight, but well done because you had two bob-ons. Burnley 2, Hull 0. Sheffield United 3, Borough 1. You snatched that one at the end. I did get Pompey 2, Cardiff 1, but it's difficult to win when the other guy gets two bob-ons. You are now 15-13 up in the weekly, and you are 231, 226 up in the aggregate. It's still tight, mate. Welcome.
Hello, mate. Yeah, happy with that. Little tight midweek victory. Hopefully it's going to be more of a handsome margin this weekend. I'm on it today.
There we go. Get involved in the comments, copy and paste all the predictions. They'll be down there, all the fixtures rather, in the description. You know the deal. Give yourself 1 point for a correct outcome, home, away, or draw. Give yourself 3 points for a correct scoreline. Sam Parkin got 2 last time. No bonus points in a while. Give yourself a bonus point. You're going to get a 4-point score if you predict the correct score and it has 5 or more goals. Sam, you're working this game on Valentine's Day. You're going to be in trouble. QPR versus Derby.
Yeah, made all the more interesting by John Eustace, former QPR assistant, first team coach, going in at Derby before this one. So nice first game for him. QPR, brilliant at home. Oh, it's either a draw or it's a narrow QPR win because QPR need to keep their foot on the gas in the home games. I'm just going to side with my heart. 2-1 QPR. Derby to perform and get some plaudits, but not get any points.
I'm going to double you up, mate. I think Eustace will have impact once he's had time on the training ground, and it's going to have been a tumultuous week. You're going to know better than me. I mean, I suppose they would have done warm down yesterday, but he's basically going to have one day with them if it's all done today, maybe one training session. So I don't think he's going to make a difference yet. And I quite like you 2-1. So I'll take a 1-0 Rangers then, but we will both back QPR. I am in first on Cardiff versus Bristol City. Bristol City are inconsistent and better at home than they are away from home. I wonder whether I might just botch this and just go down the middle. In head-to-heads recently, Sam, Cardiff have won home games against Swansea and Derby. I think Bristol City are better. I can't call it, mate. So I'm going to throw up 2 fingers and go 1-1.
Yeah, I'm probably, and I'm not convinced Cardiff are going to have anything but a relegation scrap for the remainder, but I think they might be too good for Bristol City here at home. Not lost in their last 4. Points are going to come in front of their own fans. Decent rivalry, this one. Good atmosphere. I'll go Cardiff 1-0. Bristol City's away woes to continue.
Oxford versus Portsmouth, both in form, are 2 of our League One sides from last year.
Yeah, I'm doing this one. I'm sorry, but I'm going to just have to sit on the fence. I don't think Oxford lose. I don't think they have lost, have they not? Still under Gary Rowett. Pompey improved. I think a 1-1 probably suits all parties here.
Lost at Burnley, Oxford.
They lost at Burnley. When was that?
It would have been last midweek or last week. Two games ago in the league.
Their only defeat under him.
Yeah.
So, okay,
I think they've won 4 on the bounce at home. I think I'm correct in saying that.
I think a 1-1. They drew with Bristol City, didn't they? They drew with Bristol City last time out. But I'll take a 1-1, which would be a carbon copy of that result.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry about the home. Oh, crikey. I mean, I either like the draw or I like Oxford just nicking it. Am I going to double you up? Oh, go on. I'll go for Oxford just to nick it then, just on the basis I'll play tactically. I'll go 1-0 Oxford. I like this matchup, Sam. Preston versus Burnley. Preston are in good nick. Paul Heckenbottom's doing a good job there, isn't he? And Burnley, 10 consecutive clean sheets now, which is ludicrous and absurd. I want to be there predicting it when they are going to concede a goal. Finally, I think they got me in the FA Cup as well, haven't they? It's not going to be this one. Preston fans get so cross with me, keep predicting against them, but I keep being wrong, so I'll probably be happy with that. Preston 0, Burnley 1. Another clean sheet. Go on. Is that scribble?
No, I fancy Preston to get something here. I'm going to go for, you know exactly what I'm going to go for here, mate. 0-0.
Oh, 0-0. Okay.
0-0. Yeah,
that works for me.
Preston were great at Norwich defensively. Very, very good. I caught a little bit of that and very impressed. So, yeah, I need to start giving them a little bit more love. So, I'm going to go for them to get something here. 0-0.
Yeah, that's fair comment. Yeah, Preston, superb win at Norwich. Blackburn versus Plymouth, Sam?
God, this is a very uninspiring weekend ahead, like given what I've predicted so far. They're going to get something here, Argyle. They've got a little bit of confidence, momentum. Let's go for a bit of fun up in Lancashire. 2-2.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm a bit too draw heavy as well. So I might have to back Blackburn, even though Plymouth have had like the week of all weeks beating Liverpool and then winning 5-1. Can I really back against? Do you know, I quite like your 2-2 actually. Oh, if I'm doing it, I'm going all in then. I'll play for a bonus point. Let's be silly. I'm going to go Blackburn 3, Plymouth 2. Blackburn to ride out their strange no manager bounce and maybe Plymouth's form to be focused in a bit more at home. Hull versus Norwich. So Norwich do throw out a little crap performance every now and then, don't they? And Preston did a number on them. God, these feel really evenly matched, these, don't they? I could call a draw on this one as well. I'm going to back Norwich to bounce back, which is going to be very problematic for Hull because they're 3 defeats in 4, and we talked about the tide raising at the bottom. No impact immediately from Saints and Sargent pairing back up, but it's going to come, isn't it? Hull 1, Norwich 2, Sam, although these are difficult this week, aren't they?
Yeah, you're going back a fair while for Hull to win at home, 21st of December.
Okay.
What did you have there?
I went for 2-1 away win for Norwich.
Yeah, I quite like that. They won 1-0 at Watford recently, Norwich. I'm going to double you up. I'm going to go 0-1. I think it will come for Hull, but maybe not this weekend with, you know, the necessity for Norwich to bounce back from that Preston defeat. I think they will to keep themselves in touch and distance. 0-1.
Luton versus Sheffield United. I think you might go rogue on this one, Sam.
No, I've gone rogue
on the check-in show.
No, I've gone rogue. I'm going to go another away win. I just think when you look at the firepower that Sheffield United have got all of a sudden, everyone fit. There seems to be better chemistry there as well. They've got the experience from the players they've brought in. I think this is maybe too difficult a challenge for a Luton team that are still very much fragmented. I will go 0-2.
Okay. I'm going to take the 2-1 then to Sheffield United. I can see a universe where, like you say, the Kenny's loud and Luton get the upset win and it kicks them back off. But there's just something about Sheffield United. They just get the job done this season. And I think their kind of stoic nature and ability to just see games out will help them with this one. But Luton are in proper trouble, bottom of the table. Middlesbrough versus Watford. Didn't think Middlesbrough were very good last night, Sam. I know Sheffield United played well, but I was in the watch along, Sam. I'm getting a lot of comments now saying, when are people going to ask questions of Carrick with that squad? Should he be producing more? I think he should. However, Watford have been stinking it out recently, haven't they? So I will back Middlesbrough to get the win in this one. And I'm going to go both teams to score. 3-1. Yeah,
I mean, it's no wins in 5 for Watford, obviously thumped by Leeds. I think you have to go for Middlesbrough again. Probably the same sentiment I had with Norwich a few moments ago. Need to stay in touching distance. I will go for Middlesbrough to win by 2-1.
Millwall versus West Brom.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming last night. I didn't see either result coming. No, I did not see Millwall capitulating like that. Some bad individual errors, some really bad individual errors leading to goals. I suppose you just have to sometimes accept it. It's going to happen. And it's how you respond to that defeat. I think they're good for a point here. I'm going to go for another draw, I think. I'm going to take a 1-1, another 1-1.
On the check-in, Sam, you told me that West Brom are terrible away from home. So I'm going to back Millwall. And I'm going to go both teams to score. So we get a bit of a bounce back from Millwall after the humbling at Plymouth. I'm going to go Millwall 2, West Brom 1, which will do West Brom's playoff hopes. I was going to say it would do it no good whatsoever, but the standard is so inconsistent there that they'll probably not even move a place, will they? This is difficult, Sam. Sheffield Wednesday versus Coventry. Feels like they've played a lot, these two. I think they played in the FA Cup a couple of years running as well. I think this is going to be very low margin, and it's under 1.5 goals. I'm going to back Sheffield Wednesday to win 1-0, despite Coventry's good form. Although they're without Bernard for the rest of the season and Bannon. No, I'm going to stick with my first instinct. 1-0 Wednesday, Sam.
Yeah, this is hard, isn't it? Because I think on their day, both teams good sides. They've shown, quite I was going to say consistency, certainly in Coventry's. I think they're 5 wins in 6, aren't they, Coventry?
Very good, yeah.
And Sheffield Wednesday have had 2 brilliant away wins in recent times, not so good at Hillsborough. I'm going to go for Coventry here to win away by 2-1.
It's another one where they're close together. Stoke versus Swansea, 17th versus 19th, Sam.
I'm just going to go straight in here and say Stoke 1, Swansea 0. I think it's going to be a battle for Swansea to remain in the division. I don't think they're going to score a lot of goals, but I think they will probably achieve staying in the Championship. Stoke, these are massive, massive games. Not going to be pretty. 1-0. Nathan Lowe.
Okay, there you go. That's a scribble. So I might go 0-0 then, which would be no help to anybody. But I agree with you. It's going to be a battle. I do think Stoke's home advantage, and maybe I get them. I get the feeling they're just a bit more durable in that type of game. But you've taken the 1-0, so I'm going to go for a 0-0. What a game this is on Monday night. Can't wait for this one. We'll do this as a watch along. Leeds versus Sunderland. Love what Sunderland have done this season, but I am going to predict they are going to lose this game. I thought they were really unlucky in the head-to-head against Sheffield United. I think it might be similar and might be tight, but I really rate Leeds at the moment. I think they're really in good form. So I am going to go Leeds 2, Sunderland 0.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. I just think this is one of these nights where the Leeds fans will know the importance of it, putting down another marker. I mean, it would be colossal for Sunderland to go there and win. I don't think, if they can beat Hull next time out at the stadium like that, 7 points from 3 home games. I don't think that's the worst return. So I'm going to agree with you here. I'm going to see Leeds flying at them, maybe getting 2 goals in front, and then possibly Sunderland getting 1 back and making it a grandstand finish. It kind of was the other way around, maybe at Sunderland. They started really well, I remember, at the Stadium of Light. So I'm going to go for Leeds, come out the blocks flying, 2-1, home win.
Well, there you go. Get involved in the comments. We do this every week. That felt like an absolute heinous.
That's a grind. There's not many goals, is there, across my
lots of
games.
teams close together in the table, Sam. Lots of difficult ones to call. If you think it's easy, then get involved in the comments and make it look easy by copying and pasting from the description. Get your own predictions in. As usual, 1 point for an outcome, 3 points for a correct scoreline. Bonus point if it has 5 or more goals. Only one of those from us. So, yeah, we're not forecasting many goals. What we are forecasting is we will be back early next week with a Championship check-in podcast. You can see the episode that will come out following this show that we've done on midweek. And have a great weekend of football. And we will see you early next week.